Good morning, everyone. Okay, so welcome to this another session of English. Okay, so for today, I have the sample written example from one of the past papers. Okay, on the application letter. Okay, so our focus is to look at how to come up with an application letter, hints on how to write an application letter, also how to state, and then also how to include the the addresses, the references, together with the actual personal details of a person who is writing the application letter. Okay, so let's get started. So, in a definition, an application letter can be described as this is the letter you write when you are seeking consideration in a company or organization or institution. For instance, if you are seeking for a job, a scholarship, a loan, or anything in an organization, you will be required to write an application letter in order for you to be considered. Okay, so an application letter should always have the subject matter, okay, which is the heading, application letter can result from advertisements on the social media platforms, and at times they can be unsolicited. When you are applying for a solicited or advertised position, make sure you indicate where the information was sourced. Okay, so that is important. Okay, so I'll take you direct to one of a written sample. Okay, and then from there I'll explain the features, and then also each and every item which is needed to write an application letter. So dear viewers, let's take up one sample which I wrote. Okay, so for the sample which I wrote a sample on the application for a job. Okay, so that is mass communication, okay, mass communication application. So this is how I took the sample, okay. So when you're starting, you have to include the sender's address, okay. So always take note that the person who is writing an application letter, okay, his address should be on the right side, okay. And like for blocked letters, okay, so in here we are looking at the handwritten one, okay. So I'll include the actual address on the right side. So this is my address, okay. So we should have the actual institution, like for example I have Success Academy, okay, as one of my institute. So I'll put Success Academy and then the box number, okay. So PO box, um, PO box 3278, okay, Sorwezi. Okay, and then you have to skip a line, okay, and then you have to ensure that this is the indentation should be slant from here, okay. The commas should be added, and then a full stop on the city, okay. You have to do that, so the city should be in capital letters, okay. And then also you skip a line. It's always an important practice, okay. And then you put your date. So the date, the starting of the date should be in the straight line with the actual organization or the actual location, okay. So there I'm making up a straight line. So you can say the third of November, okay, 2024, okay, comma 2024 full stop, okay. And then I'll skip a line again, okay, to ensure that there is sanity in the work which we are doing. So I'll state from this side, okay, the addresses to the company which I'm writing, okay. So I'll say the human resource manager, comma, okay, youth empowerment agency, comma, Rusaka, okay. So therefore I've written the actual um, um, let me just say the the address for the company I'm applying to, and then also you can even put the PO box there, okay. Now the box number is not known, okay, so you can include the PO box, okay. If you want to put a box number, you can put, okay. So there it's an important practice, okay. So in the advertisement they didn't put a box number, okay, since it was done on the media. So therefore, we can go on, okay, to put the salutation, okay. So a skip of a line, then the salutation, okay. So we can say dear sir or madam, okay. Then from there, we put up our reference, okay. So our reference, we have the left there, okay. So the reference, we have application for the position of communication officer. So that's our reference, okay. So you have to ensure that the reference is in direct with the dear there, okay. So we have to do that practice, okay, so that we show exactly, let me just say, to promote sanity of work. So we usually do this, okay. So and then from here, now we can write our application letter, starting with the introduction, okay. So in introduction, you can state, since you saw the advertisement on the newspaper, in the newspaper, on social media, okay. Like for my case, I saw the advertisement on social media, okay. So I would say, with reference to the advertisement that has been running on television since Monday, the 15th of May 2017. Oh, sorry, this was, the date is not right, okay. Just pardon for the date, but it's not the factor, that's not an affecting factor. But when you're doing it in real life, okay, let me say in the actual real life, you have to ensure that the dates are matching, okay, with the year where you are in, okay. So you just pardon for the year which is not corresponding to that one, okay. Okay, so comma, I would like to apply for employment, okay. So therefore I've set my reference, so these references are the same everywhere, okay. So let me just say the introduction. These are mostly the same. You can use this formatting for all types of application letters, okay. But you have to ensure that you are in the frameworks of the application letter, okay. So now from the main body, okay, I will start by stating I'm a Zambian national, age 27, registered with a green national registration card. Okay, I successfully completed my degree in mass communication at the University of Zambia. Okay, during my study, I did a lot of communication related work that included three separate internships. Okay, at reading organization. Okay, and then from there I can go on, okay. Currently I'm working as a volunteer at Diamond TV, where I'm assisting in the communication department, okay, which is relevant to this job, okay. I'm confident that I can still do the job to your expectations, okay. So therefore, and then I can go to this side, okay. So now in a conclusion, I'm setting up the conclusion. So find attached to this letter, this application letter, copies of my identity card, academic and professional results of my curriculum vitae. I'll be ready for the interview whenever you may call up on me, okay. So therefore you put the remarks, okay. So you can say yours faithfully, G. Silwimba, okay. So this is the signing. Sometimes you can sign, but you can write in this form, okay. And then now you state your actual name, okay. Silwimba Godfrey, okay. So here, dear viewers, we come to an end, okay. So please, if there are some comments, if you have suggestions relating to the sample, please, you can put your suggestions, okay. You can put contribution, okay, and so many other things, okay, so that we help out each other in terms of practice, as well as doing it better, okay. So please, dear viewers, if you might need if you need materials or anything, just a 10 kwacha for uploading, okay, because data mostly to say when you are working, or maybe you are trying to send to many people, okay, you need data. So data is for transferring, okay. So that amount, I buy data and then I transfer, because there are files that range to 300 MB, some they go up to 400 MB. So in total, they take up almost to say 800 MB somewhere there. So that needs at least data of 10 kwacha. Okay, because 10 kwacha relatively is 300 MB. So that you usually do. Okay. So please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share to others. Thank you.